Hey everybody, Easy Amateur Radio here, back with another video of a radio on the bench. I know this background gets seen a lot. I don't really go out and do a lot of activations right now. I should, because it's springtime in Louisiana and only 80 degrees. But today we've got the 706 on the bench. This is not a 706 Mark II or Mark IIG. This is a plain 706, which means 100 watts, HF, VHF. I think it's 50 watts on VHF. So we're going to go ahead and turn it on, walk through the menus, everything like that. So, a little bit about this radio. You know, it had a hard life before me. I bought it off of eBay. And I went ahead and painted it, gave it this tactical paint job. So, camouflage, I don't plan on selling this radio anytime soon. I like to buy, sell, and trade, but I think I'm going to keep this one, mainly because I regret selling my Mark IIG. But it all works out in the end. So here's a preamp and your attenuator, tuner and call. On your preamp, press it once for your preamp, hold it down for your attenuator, and we long press it again. Nope, short press it. To power off, you have your RIT, your shift control. This is turning your RIT on and off right there. Volume or AF gain on the outside knob, interior knob is your RF gain and squelch. We'll jump over here. There's two side knobs right here, up and down. And on this model, all it does is go through your memory channels. Down here at the bottom is your menu. We can click through the menu and see what's going on right there. And we'll jump into tuning. So if you hold this tuning step, this TS button down. Oh, I'm sorry, just press it. This is how you go through your bands. You can see all the bands right there. We'll go back to 14. Press it once after doing that. That gets you your fast, and press it again. You lose that little arrow right there, and that's just your regular tuning. That's where I like to keep it. You have a lock button down here, display. So this shows you some of your deeper menus. If you hold display down, it takes you to this, what I'm calling the Q menu right here. And this is where you can use your up and down and go and set. I have power set at 70 watts or 70% right now. Mic gain at 70. Vox delay, nobody uses Vox really. Carrier, back to RF. If you take your display button and press it again, that goes away. We'll go up here to mode. If you want to swap between lower and upper sideband, hold it down like that. To go through the modes, just quick press it. But that's pretty simple on that one. One thing that's a little convoluted to get to, if you want to get to a deeper menu, you hold, let's see, let's try lock and power on. There you go. That's how you get to this deeper menu. And you use the up and down, and we'll scroll through these so you can see them. So there's your baud rates for digital mode, beep, band edge beep, stuff like that, peep, cold, all that stuff, all that good stuff, tuner, things like that. We'll go ahead to go back to that, power off, power it back on. Now your settings are saved. I wish the screen in person looked as good as it looks on camera right now, but it almost has a yellow tint to it. If you're familiar with Icom and this green/yellow display of this era, this is what you're pretty much used to seeing. Now let's flip the radio to the back and see what we're working with back there. So now we're on the back of the radio. You can see it has a 6-pin power connector, but it only uses these 4. This is an older model power connector. You see this on a lot of older radios of this era. This is your Icom tuner port. So if you're going to use a tuner with this, you can plug it in right there and tune it from the face. This is pretty handy, especially if you use it for remote stuff, if you remote mount the head. This is a big, I'm assuming, speaker jack or something, and not really sure what this is for. I'm sure a manual could tell you. This port right here that has a silver ring around it, this is where you plug your audio cable in to for your digi-rig. This is where you plug the main connector in for your digi-rig. You can see I have mine right here, digi-rig mobile. Love these things, USB-C, serial, and cat control stuff. Really like that. Over here on the side, you have antenna 1 and antenna 2. Antenna 1 is for HF, and antenna 2 is for VHF. This is a really simple radio, guys. I really like it. Threw the paint job on there. Plan to keep it a while. 73 from Easy Amateur Radio with his IC-706. 73, guys.